let's just go ahead and jump right in. I know obviously I'm just getting ready, and I do have some things to do. I'm gonna go out and look for some honeycomb, like honeycomb that you can actually eat. There's like little squares, I don't know, they might have circles, I don't know, but I need honeycomb for a video. Excuse me. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm just getting ready. I've already moisturized the crap out of my skin because it's super dry. It's my under eyes have been really thirsty. Like as soon as I finish wash cleansing and doing, you know, all the cleansing part of my routine, my skin just feels tight and almost like itchy. Like you can just feel the tightness, and it just kind of like just itches like right in here. So I have to hurry up and get moisturizer because I can't stand the feeling of dry skin or dry lips. So I'm gonna go in with my Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot, and this is perfect if you have oily skin. And I don't have oily skin, but I am oily right here in my T-zone. And so I like to put it there because when I draw my eyebrows, I like to have a little bit on my eyebrows because it gets really oily right there, just because, I don't know why, but I produce a lot of oil right there. And the reason I really like using this there is because my eyebrows kind of go on easier. So I'm using that, and then I'm going to go in with my Milk blur stick, pore filler blur stick, and I just like press it on my skin. Sorry for the camera position, but it's just the way that I have it positioned so that I can record in natural sunlight or natural lighting. There's really not a lot of sun out. This is really good. It really does fill your pores. It kind of just blurs them out. And I just go like where I have some pores right here, which is weird. A little on my chin, texture. I think it's just age, and plus my skin is not great. Not the worst, but definitely not great skin. And my nose is running as usual. I guess I just have to, I don't know what to do, guys. Like, it runs, and it always runs when I'm recording, so I can't just keep stopping like the camera. So okay, we got the pores filled. I'm gonna go in with my Becca Backlight primer. I really love this primer. It is good. I like to use it when I'm using a matte foundation, which kind of defeats the purpose of a matte foundation, right? Okay, this is one of my pet peeves, and this is obviously, I guess I should know better. If you haven't used a product in a little while and it's been sitting and it's got a pump, like, check the pump and make sure that it's not clogged. Because when you do squirt it, like I have some on my curtains foundation just because I went to squirt some foundation and it just like spurt everywhere, and I didn't even see half of the places where it went. So it could be literally, and I'm thinking it literally flew over, if you could see it, and landed on one of my brushes, which is really annoying because this is the brush that I use to set my, you know, foundation and stuff. I hope it didn't go anywhere else, but I'm gonna just take that product off the brush and put it on my skin. Yeah, I should know better, gosh. But honestly, I don't remember when the last time that I used my Becca Backlight primer, but with pumps, you have to really be careful. Anyhow, I was saying that it almost defeats the purpose of putting, you know, using full coverage matte foundation if you're going to use like an illuminating primer. But for me, and for aging skin, this is a good tip. You can still use full coverage foundations. Like, you don't have to not use certain things because you have mature skin. You can still use everything that everybody else uses. Just, you have to go in with different techniques. And we want we want a glowy and natural as skin as we possibly can get, you know, with it obviously not being natural. I'm gonna go in with my Benefit brow pencil and fill in my brows. And obviously going along the natural shape of my brows, kind of what I do all the time. And I obviously make them bigger. I try not to talk too much because my brows generally take me like 15 minutes, but for video's sake, I try to get them to line up as close as possible without spending too much time. One of my brows is higher than the other, by the way, just in case you were thinking that I put one of my brows like up here and one not, but I do try to even it out the best that I can. And I'm going to go in with my absolute favorite pomade that I've been using for a week now. It's the Kat Von D 24-hour longwear pomade, and I have it in the shade Walnut, and generally I use like a dark brown or a rich brown, which is, look at how pretty this is. It's like antique. It's kind of like raised design and lettering, and it's super creamy. It's super pigmented. If you guys use pomades, if you fill in your brows, like, you absolutely have to try this pomade. And I think it's like about, I want to say like $18, and I know that's pricey, but this is one of those products where paying that extra money is really worth it. The formula is super creamy. I mean, like I said, it kind of speaks for itself. It's a real easy product to work with. Like, it's my new favorite pomade. Tarte was my favorite pomade, but this formula is, I think it's because it just glides right on. And it really fills them in, you know, without a whole lot of effort. Just because it is so pigmented, and it just, you don't have to keep tapping into the jar. You know, you can really use what's on the brush, because even though, you know, I put just a little bit on, it does pick up quite a bit of product. Get a tiny bit more. Finish off that tail. They're a little bit uneven because one is higher than the other, but I'm going to clean them up. Look how fast that was. Like, I could spend more time and really get them perfect, but as you can see, it's, you know, it's a no-brainer. It's just a no-brainer. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Band-Aid, yeah. Did I have a cut on my finger? No. One of my nails lifted. I'm getting my nails done Friday, but one of my nails lifted and it just flicked right off. And if you know me, anybody who knows me will tell you that I will not really, I've called in sick multiple times when I was working to get my nails done, because like if I needed a rebase or my nails broke, like I'm not going to work like that, you know, especially because I worked with clients, and you know, they see your hands, like, because you're literally like right up with the person. And I'm gonna go in with my MAC paint pot in soft ochre. Haven't used this in a little while, and I'm going to just prime my eyelids. This is really it's not dry, it's just it's not creamy. It's just a really good base. It's a real flat matte good base. You don't want to go in with too much product, because it is really, I don't even know how to describe it. It's probably like the thickest consistency in, this is like, to me it's like a concealer in its thickest form. That's what it reminds me of. And of course, you all know I like to lay this down, or not just this, but I like to prime my lids using usually concealer, only because sometimes I'm just too lazy and I don't reach for this. It's not because I don't like it, because I really do like it. And you really barely have to set it, because it is so dry. But it does give you a nice base for, you know, your shadows. I'm gonna set it slightly, not a lot. And I'm going to use my, what is this? I think this is my Laura Mercier, but I've really been loving the Too Faced Peach translucent powder. And I'm just going in with the lightest amount with my Morphe M510. And I'm just going to lightly just dust it. Like there's just a tiny bit in here. And I'm just lightly going to dust it just to avoid, I get creasing right here if I don't set. And I don't want that, because it's not cute. Have you ever noticed, like, YouTubers, they're always like, they talk like this, and they're like, That's really how I talk on a regular basis. So this is no joke. This is not me acting. I'm being real. Like, this is my real self. Where'd my palette go? Oh, it's right here. Sorry, got a little bit excited. I'm not going to name the brushes because I'm just getting ready, you know? You know what I mean? I'm going in with my Anastasia Soft Glam palette. One of my favorites. I reach for it quite often. And I'm probably not going to go for the most different look that I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking, like, trust me, I'm going to do some different looks. Like, but you know, when you're just going somewhere where you're like, I'm not gonna do a real dramatic emerald green, although I do have a video of that that is so pretty, and then like a real pretty like dark blue. I just have to edit them. So what are you all up to? Don't you think that it seems like we really haven't had a winter? I hate to be cold and everything, but honestly, like, I really would just love to be able to have a snow day. Not like I have to be out in the snow anyway, but it just doesn't feel like winter anymore. It literally just does not feel like winter. You know what I mean? It snowed like twice. It snowed like twice so far, just like a really good snow where we had to actually shovel out here. Well, in Colorado, I don't know if everybody's in Colorado, but yeah, we had to like shovel twice, and that's it. And so we're already almost going into March, and we haven't really had snow. So it feels like spring in the air. I have a video coming right around the corner within days, focusing on spring. And it's really going to be more geared towards mature skin, but not necessarily, because, you know, the young girls can still do what I'm going to do. But I just, obviously, I'm saying for mature skin because I have mature skin. And I don't mean like it's specific only for mature skin, but I'm saying that it works good on mature skin because I'm trying it out, and obviously I'm giving you the results of that. So I'm just basically telling you it works if you have mature skin. That's what I've been trying to say. If you have mature skin, you know, it works. So yeah, the young girls can still use, you know, what I do. Maybe they can go in a lot heavier handed than what those of us with mature skin have to do. To make sure it's still recording, because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten about halfway done with my makeup and realized like the camera wasn't even recording. Oh, I'm just like, really? Okay, that's a definite sign that this video does not need to be up. I'm all about signs and, you know, like, everything happens for a reason. Especially if I'm like trying to upload a video and it's like I've had to delete it and re-upload it like 3 times. Actually, usually on the 3rd time when that happens, it'll go through. But if it doesn't, I literally will just say, okay, this video is not meant to go up. So I'm just going to not post it. It kind of sucks because, I mean, obviously you're spending time, and I've said this before. I'll keep saying it. It goes with the territory. You know, you can't expect to just record videos smoothly and upload them and everything's perfect. You know, there's errors, there's mistakes, there's glitches in the system that prevent us from, we're on this earth and we're gonna have struggles. I mean, it's just gonna be part of life no matter what it is that you're trying to do. Without the struggles, like, we wouldn't appreciate, you know, the good days. For me anyway. I mean, I'm just speaking for myself. I'm going in with this sultry. It's like a, looks like a foil, and I'm not using, let me try it dry. I haven't used this one before. I'm just going in on the center of my lid. Probably like 3/4. Or let me just say the inner third of my eye. And it's super pigmented. I don't know if you could see. You don't really need to add any moisture to the brush, although I'm going to just for shits and giggles. Okay, I'm gonna spray my brush. Let's see. This is fun, huh? Just playing with makeup. Like, man, my cancer was bad, you guys. I mean, it was, I can't even put into words how it affected me and changed me. But I'm telling you, I have many, many, many bad days. And I try not to focus on those bad days because I have so many. But I really appreciate being able to be home and just do anything that I enjoy, not just makeup, but anything. If I want to just sit and draw or do a puzzle or just go sit in the park, you know, go people watch, go just whatever it is that I want to do, like I literally can do that. And I'm so grateful for that freedom and that, you know, that I have so many options. Yeah, I have bad days, and would I rather have not got the cancer? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's really pretty. Kind of sultry, you know, for a daytime. Some women will not wear certain, I'm going to go in with this rose pink right next to it. And I'm going to put it right, literally right on the center. Some women won't wear certain colors or eye looks or lipsticks during the day. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I mean, I had a boss one time tell me, like, my hair was black. I had dyed it like black. It just was pretty. It was curled. It was long. It was pretty. And of course, you know, I wear a lot of makeup, and he was just like, wow, like, normally you don't see those colors, you know, like during the day. And I'm like, what? Like, what does that even mean? But I mean, obviously some people are a little bit more old-fashioned, maybe, if I think that's a good term. I think we can say people are old-fashioned, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, hey, you know what? I mean, to each his own. I'm not going to do my brow bone yet because I'm just kind of going in whatever order, because I'm just sitting here, you know, shooting the shiznit with you guys. But yeah, I just wear what I wear. I mean, some people won't wear red lipstick during the day or maroon lipstick or whatever. Like, who cares? Daytime, nighttime. I just think it would suck to be that, I can't even really say miserable, but that restricted. Like, you restrict yourself. You're so confined within this little box, and it's like we hold the key to our own prison. You know, we imprison ourselves. Sometimes other people obviously do to some degree, but we allow that in a sense. But we hold the key to our freedom. Like, I know that's kind of deep, just talking about makeup looks, but I mean, that's just an example, and it's not, you know, it's just an example of anything in your life. Like, we just feel stuck and like, oh, we can't go that far because we just can't. And what would people think? And oh my goodness. I'm going to do a faux wing using this Noir in this Soft Glam palette. Just because I don't feel like, you know, doing a wing with eyeliner. I just want to quickly put it on. So I'm just taking this little pencil brush, and I'm going to just go along the lash line. Just like if I was putting liner on. But yeah, I mean, I always say, you know, nothing's black and white. You know, some people think that, like, oh, I mean, it's just, no, you can't do that. And, well, why? Why can't you? Like, why can't you do what you want to do? It's your life. It's your face. It's your, whatever the circumstances are. You know, I'm sure it's not just makeup, but I'm speaking for makeup. Do what you want to do. You only get one chance, and we're only here for a short amount of time. Let everybody else, you know, do their thing. You do yours. And don't let people sway you. I keep saying this, like, in all my videos. I don't know how I always get on the same topic. I don't mean to, but basically what I'm saying is there's no rules in makeup. I've said that so many times, like there's no rules in makeup. You can do whatever look you want, whatever time of day. You want to do an Easter look at Christmas? Do an Easter look. So I just did like a faux liner. When I say faux liner, it's just kind of like, it's obviously shadow that kind of looks like a liquid liner or a pencil liner. Good enough. Good enough for me today anyway. I'm gonna wear lashes today just because I have to be extra, and you know, lashes are just so flattering, and I'm really tired today. And lashes, I'm using my Kiss glue with my Kiss Wispies. Lashes are just, they really wake your look up. Like, you know, because I have such a droopy, like, resting beach face all the time. What I like to do also sometimes is get a little bit of the brush, what's on the brush, the adhesive, not a lot, and just tap a little bit right here because my lash tends to lift right there. And I mean, you're putting lash glue on your lid anyways, so I mean, it's really not going to hurt your skin. Just don't do it that often and don't put too much on. I'm going to go in with my Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte and just apply a few coats of mascara. And I'm really focusing on the lash line, like at the root. You just get the best application that way. Like, you don't really have to, like, if you're not wearing lashes, like a few coats is plenty. You just want the lash to adhere to your natural lashes, and this just kind of makes it easier. For me anyway. So yeah, guys, I'm so embarrassed to say that I have called in sick because I've had a broken nail. I called in multiple times over the years. Like, I'm gonna have a sip of coffee, okay? I just keep stopping and doing stuff, so I can't finish my coffee. So it's not like I've been drinking coffee all day. I just have yet to be able to finish a cup. I am drinking water too, though, with some fruit and some chia seeds in there, because we know chia seeds have really good benefits. So look up those benefits. Let's see, my lash glue should be somewhat dry. You want to make sure it's tacky so that it sticks to your eyelid and your lashes, and you don't have like a big gluey mess, because it really will mess up your whole eye look. So looking down in the mirror and just laying it right, and I like to put it like right in the middle first, and then I like to take this inner and just place it right where I want it. You can go outer or inner, it's completely up to you. And then I like to just take the side of the tweezers, kind of push it, you know, push it real good. And I don't really want to mess with it too much right now, because I want it to just, you know, lock in, dry up. Once I get the other one on, then I'm going to push them both up really good so that they're not droopy. The star of this show really for me is the Kat Von D pomade, because I mean, I love pomades, and the quality of this pomade, you guys have to get it. I'm just kind of pushing it up with the tweezers, like pushing together my natural lashes and the false lashes. You can use your fingers too, squeeze them together, and it'll adhere to your natural lashes. Lights, camera, lashes. So I am spending way too much time, so I'm going to do my foundation and my concealer. You're going to use the Huda foundation, and I'm going to use the Huda concealer, and I will just be right back to finish up. So the lighting got really messed up. I didn't want to turn on my lighting. I still want to sit in front of the window and finish up my makeup. I did do my foundation, the Huda foundation in custard. I did the concealer, Huda concealer in cotton candy, and I really do love the two in combination. I slightly set my foundation using my Laura Mercier. I'm gonna just take this little Tarte brush and just lightly work out the creases. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it, you know, the extra hydration really makes a difference in the under eye crepiness and creasing, I find anyway. So I did add some Physicians Formula bronzer and my Tarte highlight. I did not, however, do my brow bone. I'm gonna do my brow bone using my Tarte highlight, and I'm gonna just use this shade right here. Kind of just like to lightly bring it down. Just with whatever products left on the brush, I'll bring it down so that it just blends together. So that you don't have to get a brush and, you know, do two steps. You just kill two birds with one stone. Kabam. And I'm going to do a little bit of color on my lower lash line using a I have the brush here, and I actually have multiple of the same brush, and I don't know, I just had it here, but I'm going to just go in with this ADA Studios eyeliner brush and add a little bit of lower lash color. You can really smoke out your bottom lash line if you want to, if you have like a ton of creasing, just to cover up the crease with the shadow. And I'm not really being like really careful, or just going like 3/4 of the way, just to add a little bit of pop to kind of, you know, bring out the upper and the lower, you know, kind of just, oh, focus. It kind of just brings it together. And then I will add a little bit of the mascara on my lower lash line. So what videos would you like me to do, you guys? Leave me, you know, an idea, a suggestion. Because I will try any look, any colors. Let me know if you want me to review a product. I can do that. I am going to do some one brand tutorials or looks anyway. Not so much tutorials, but because everybody has their own techniques. I just like to show you like the way I do mine, and sometimes you might find that it's a little bit easier than maybe something you've been doing, and you get a different, you know, result. I am not going to add a waterline color. I'm gonna just let it stand alone with the lower lash color. I think I'm gonna go in with my Superstay, Maybelline Superstay Matte Lip Ink, and this is in the shade, I want to say gray. Yeah, it's in the shade gray. It's almost like a purple, I don't know, you can't really tell, but it has this little applicator that kind of makes it easy for guiding the brush onto your lips, or the applicator, not really a brush, but so instead of like lip lining, you can just kind of use the tip. I know some people don't like to see people putting lipstick on. Like, it's just cringy. Okay, my lipstick does not match my eyes whatsoever. Like, the slightest. I'm not gonna wear that. I'm just gonna wipe it off. Sorry, my camera is a little bit tilted right now. I'm just going in with a Neutrogena wipe. I cannot see wearing that gray with this eye look. And it's not like looks matter today, but it matters to me. Then what I'm going to do is take that foundation brush that I used with the Huda foundation, using whatever product is on there, and just kind of go back over. Start from scratch. I do want to add a blush because I want to show you guys this really pretty blush. It's by Benefit. It's the Blush Bar. And of course, we know Des saves all these on her makeup. Sometimes I'll find one, I'm like, what didn't get covered? And then I have to like backtrack and figure out what did I use. Comes with a really nice mirror, and it's got some really pretty shades. Dandelion is my favorite right here. It's just like a really soft pink, and it's got the tiniest bit of, not glitter, but shimmer. And then there's Gold Rush. California is this really orangey orange, like coral. And then of course the Hoola bronzer. I love the Hoola bronzer, so it's pretty cool that they put that in here. And then Rockateur, this one, and it literally says rock. So I'm gonna go in with the Dandelion blush, and I'm gonna use this ADA stippling brush. I like to use this for blush because it's soft, not too soft, and it's not too dense. And then I just tap into that and lightly, don't really smile big, but just tap that on. It gives it kind of like a subtle, just a really pretty wash of color. It's not too I mean, I've seen some girls that really put the blush on and it's like you just totally messed up your whole look, your bronzer, your highlight, like, and you know, to each his own. I mean, personal preference. I mean, my makeup might look like crap, you know, to you guys. But I mean, everybody has their own way, but I mean, you can always use too much product and you can always go in with too much powder. Like, it's very easy to do. It's not a pretty look. So, I mean, that's why we have videos to watch, right? So we can like learn new things and I don't know, pick up tips, you know, shortcuts, type of stuff. What am I going to put on my lips now? In front of me, I have this MAC lipstick, and it looks like it kind of would match. I don't even know what color this is because, you know, I've had this for 10 years. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like, it already has the shape of my, from my lips. It's a real pretty, let's just see what it looks like. We're not trying any more lip stuff. We're just gonna try this one. Give it our best shot. Let it work. Ooh. Pretty good match for the eyeshadow, right? My eyebrow kind of got smeared off right here. So yes, I'm going to touch that up because, again, that will bug me. You might not notice it, but I do. Pretty even? I think so. Let's go in with the Tarte Peach mattifying spray. I did use a mattifying foundation and a luminous primer. So this will kind of just even it out. You see that it's not super matte and drying, and it's not really dewy, but it's got a little tiny like glow from within. So I think we can use this and be safe. I'm gonna go buy me a little hand fan, one of those little old-fashioned ones, to dry my face when I'm putting my setting sprays. I always give a couple extra spurts on my right here because of the oil that builds up right in here. So this is I'm on a mission to go find some honeycomb look. What do you think, y'all? And there you have it, guys, the completed look. Put my cute little headband on. It's really adorable, and I do have to share where I got it from. So Dollar Tree has these, you guys, like, they're only $1. They have different colors. I have one like this, but it's got like blue and white. I want to say gold, but I think it's just blue and white. They're super cute. It looks like a little headband, like bandana type thing that I wear a lot. You will see me with a lot of headbands. I'm a hat girl, so a lot of times, 80% of the time you see me with my hair up. But I wear my hair down. When I wear my hair down, I either straighten it or I curl it. But then the ending hairstyle is always up. So I wash my hair. I won't wash it for 2 days and then I'll wash it. We all know, like, our second day, third day hair works out the best for us. I mean, we have better It's fuller, it's just easier to put a look together. I do like to take these little baby hairs right here. I have this little, actually it's a little tiny brush, like a toothbrush. You can use a toothbrush, by the way, get one from Dollar Tree, or you could probably find one even cheaper. And then I like to just like brush these little hairs right here down, and I'll put a little bit of spray, but I have this, it's like a serum, but it's super thick, like honey almost, and you just lightly go over those with the brush, and it holds those little baby hairs down. So it kind of looks cute if you just kind of pull on those and put it up against your skin, and then just kind of just gives it a real pretty put together look. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed me watching me get ready. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and give my video a like, and leave me a comment down below, ideas, suggestions, or just to say hi. And so welcome to my channel, you guys. I appreciate you taking the time to support me and, well, watch my videos, watch my stuff. Good stuff coming down the pipeline, in the works, so keep an eye out within the next, I don't know, I want to say 2 to 3 days. I'm really trying to put at least 2 videos out a week. So if I can do more, I will, but it's always going to be 2 videos per week. Don't know exactly what the content's going to be each week, because my mind changes from one minute to the next. So yeah, please share my channel, guys, and that's going to be it for today's video. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I'm going to go on my hunt. If you guys know of any place that sells edible honeycomb, let me know. And yeah, so I will see you in my next one.